Milk, cocoa, hazelnuts, but without sugar.
It looks like Nutella. It smells like Nutella, but it doesn't have sugar. And on top of that,
It doesn't.
I made it only with hazelnuts. What do you mean no? If you read the song, milk,
Cocoa.
hazelnuts, and sugar. But didn't you say that's how it was? Sugar, milk,
Cocoa.
hazelnuts, sugar. Don't lie to me, it has more ingredients. And palm oil, well no, and coconut oil, which is much healthier. And today we're making a cocoa cream, cilantella, or whatever you want to call it. Creamy and just the way you like it. You can add touches to make it even tastier than the original, and you can make it much healthier with real ingredients and also without sugar. Would you try it, or are you already skeptical?
The first detail is to weigh the nuts. 200 grams or 1 package, usually roasted hazelnuts. But I use a little trick and mix them, in this case with almonds, until I have a total of 200 grams.
Are you all about hazelnuts? Or do you go along with my theory of mixing different nuts to give it different flavors? If that's the case and you're willing to try something new, tell me, what combination do you think would be amazing? When you mix it with almonds, the flavor gets a bit milder, and you also get that taste I've always remembered, which is always delicious. Look, I'm not going to lie to you, it's not better or worse, it's just different. But you can make 200 grams and it'll turn out just like the traditional one.
And as you can see, I'm using the bowl of a food processor, and I'm gonna do everything right here without making a mess. Just coconut oil. I'm going to use 100 grams. First, a teaspoon that I leave inside, and I set aside the rest for later. What I'm gonna do now is blend the nuts very well. If you see that it gets too dry after a while, add a bit more of that coconut oil. Because the goal is to get a paste-like texture. Don't worry if it takes a while, that's normal. At first, it starts to turn into this kind of thick paste with a lot of lumps. But if you keep mixing it a bit more, it eventually becomes a sort of liquid. It's like a strong nut oil. You see this thick and very liquid paste. And from here, we're gonna start adding ingredients until we have the perfect cream. Look, it's very simple. What we're gonna do is bring over the cocoa, pure cocoa powder. Not the breakfast kind, okay? No, the one that's 100% cocoa. We add 3 tablespoons, and we're also going to give it a sweet touch. I add 1 tablespoon of erythritol. If it were sugar, you'd have to add at least 3 or 4. Go ahead and add it. Also, add the rest of the coconut oil we had in this little cup, the one I mentioned earlier, the rest of the 100 grams, or half a cup. And now, what we'll do is mix everything very well again. Since these ingredients aren't hard anymore, they'll mix together very quickly. Button activated, and in just about a minute, we have a liquid color that looks like chocolate sauce. See? Look, I'll show you so you can see how this is getting shiny and nice. Look how fantastic it looks. Now we'll give it the final touch. A little bit of vanilla, I just pulled this out of my hat, but it goes great with it. And a cup or glass of milk, about 200 grams if you want. It can be any plant-based drink. Soy, almond, what we used to call almond milk, soy milk. Well, now it's not called milk anymore. It's plant-based drink. Well, you get what I mean. You add whichever one you want, mix really, really well for 2 or 3 minutes, and your cream is ready. Look at how it looks, the color, the shine. It really makes me want to grab a spoon and start enjoying it. Because this cocoa cream is really delicious.
Delicious. Do you like it? Do you prefer it thick or creamy?
While I fill my jar with the cream, let me tell you, you can make it thicker with more nuts or creamier with more coconut oil. You can always adjust it to your taste. Is that why I asked earlier? Once you have the container full, you cover it and put it in the fridge or refrigerator for at least a couple of hours. You can keep it for several days. It will stay perfect. And you can enjoy your homemade Nutella. Well, Nutella, chocolate spread, Nutella, I don't know what you call it, whenever you feel like it. Look at how it looks. Doesn't it make you want some? Fantastic. Just like with traditional chocolate spread, if you keep it in the fridge, it's like this, with a soft texture, but a bit firmer. And as it gets warmer, it becomes softer. That's normal. The important thing is that you enjoy it. I'm going to make myself a couple of toasts and put a lot on them. Are you the type to just spread a little bit, or do you load them up? Honestly, there are two camps, and every family does it a little differently. This is so good. Oh my, do you dare to make it? Do you want to enjoy a toast like this?
Bolondin. It's not too sweet, that's a clue, so it doesn't make you want water afterwards. Do you like the idea that it's not so sweet, or does that idea blow your mind? If that's the case, don't worry, you can add more sweetener and it'll be sweeter, just like the store-bought one. This one is deceiving. You say it doesn't have sugar and you just go for it. How are you going to try it? Toast, plain with a spoon, or perhaps a cookie? Let me know in the comments, my husband. This version I made doesn't taste exactly like the store-bought one. Why? Because it tastes more like nuts and a little less like dessert, but that's not a bad thing. That's what I was looking for. If I wanted to separate, thank you.
More like...
The trick is simply to make it sweeter and make it food for Bella. 1,000 versions can come from here. A very classic one is to make it. Thank you. You can also change all the flavors, use other nuts, another texture, or without. I want you to tell me, how would you like to go see her? The same? One day I'll surprise you and make exactly the one you tell me many times. Many times. It doesn't have to be exactly what you feel. It's enough for it to be good and healthier. Survey. Thank you for answering me, because I'm really very curious about this. I've heard everything, all kinds of things. You hear all sorts of things.
The cream.
Cocoa, the usual, thanks, cookies by themselves. And now the weird things start. A friend of mine told him that he used to make sandwiches with butter and rosilla, both things.
Crazy.
Even crazier, someone told me he puts chorizo and roquilla on it. Have you ever seen anything like that at Warrington Gala? If you've seen a Warrington Gala like this at your home, please tell me. I love them, and maybe a thank you to all of you, because it really makes me laugh. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it, and keep watching delicious things